We are Indie Attack with more games. I'm Woody.
I'm Kelson.
And today, continuing our week of demos for possibly major games to be released at a later date, we are playing The Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yeah!
This is by Lucas Pope. This is the guy who made Papers, Please.
So, probably gonna be a full game with a lot of attention to come.
Right now, it's a pretty quick demo.
Yeah.
It's kind of a demo, tech demo thing to kind of show off the graphical styling and how the game is going to maybe work a little bit.
Yeah, the sort of central mechanic is illustrated, basically.
It's an adventure game. It's got this crazy graphical style that, it's like dot matrix printer.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, 3D paper.
And there's, actually on GitHub, there's a whole interesting article on there about, like, how he did his whole graphical style and everything. It's awesome.
Which, yeah, the game really just has a unique look and feel to it that is right there. The demo, I think, definitely successfully shows you what the potential is for this.
It fits the tone of being kind of this grim, horror-ish...
Yeah, definitely. And so, so...
adventure. And so the game, as it is there is a ship called the Obra Dinn, and everybody's dead on the ship. And you, at the behest of the company... are going to explore the ship and figure out what might have gone wrong with it.
Right. You're kind of it's sort of a paranormal investigation of sorts, because the way you investigate is there's skeletons lying around and you're like, what's going on? And you use this magical watch, basically, that allows you to watch how the actual murder took place.
Yes. There are corpses littered around the boat. You come up to a corpse, use your magic little, the memento mortis.
Yes.
And that lets you view how the people died.
Yeah.
And kind of gives you plot hints. And then during the people's deaths, stuff will happen, which is then reflected on the ship.
And then it sort of leads from, there's like, basically the demo, then it's like, there's like 5 skeletons that you kind of look at, and then you see and then the story is told through that lens of how these people died and what that meant, what they said to each other as they were dying, and the shady business associated there.
And as we said, it's pretty short. This is not complete. It just kind of cuts off after you've played this for, it's maybe 5 minutes long, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Like we said, it's just kind of a showcase of what it's going to be. And presumably it's going to be more complex. It actually feels pretty good to play. There's a really cool, not really even a mechanic, just a detail of how you open doors and cases and stuff, where you just kind of auto-grab it, and you have to, like, twist your controller a little bit to, like, get it to work. It just feels really good.
It does, it feels really good. It just feels like, I like the look of this game is just sick. Like, straight up. And the way, and I think, describing it, the way it looks really works well when you transport to the deaths, because it sort of like feels like paper or like film, like a film reel burning, and then you pass into the next dimension. It just works really well with the graphical style.
So it's one of those. I don't know how much we can really say about this at this point, because, again, it's a pretty, like, short demo. Like, right.
I
enjoyed it.
Me too.
And if you like what the graphics look like, you can check it out.
Yeah.
But there's not really a lot to play yet, which is fine.
It is, yeah.
But, it's just, this looks like it's going to be a really cool idea, and plenty of games have done, like, seeing into people's deaths and stuff like that as a puzzle-solving mechanic, as an adventure game mechanic. I really like that as a mechanic.
Yeah,
it's
me too.
It's fun, it's cool, you can do a lot of really neat things with it.
Definitely, yeah.
So, I will be excited to see how this turns out, especially since it's from a guy who has made a successful adventure-ish game before this.
With an evolving story that sort of has this, and it is sort of, Papers, Please is also sort of sequential, and this is sort of a sequential thing. And I wonder how deep how much you're gonna be able to maybe affect the sort of going back in time, how much, of course there's all speculation, but it does feel like there's a lot of room to add accoutrements and fun little mechanics within that stuff.
So, this has a lot of promise.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think you need to check out the demo, because it's
you're seeing it
You're getting pretty much the same thing out of the demo as you would by watching the gameplay here, and we always have our gameplay up for all of these things. So, if you really feel like it's something you need to check out, go ahead. But, keep an eye out for the main release.
Yeah, definitely. Obra Dinn.